University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The postseason rolls on with the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. It's the Baylor Bears and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Appalachian State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Follows his blocks. It's Roberts. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we see Dawson Pendergrass. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And they swarm him under. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Reels it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Quick give. It's Turner. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Bears. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Rush is on. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The fake that wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop.
Caught, and he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Lagway on the play action. Caught over the middle. It's Livingston. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Lagway wants to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
They're all over him. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Singleton. Short pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Under pressure. Right side, it's Lewis. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, it's Roberts. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Short now, they snap it from their own 46. Handoff again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Got his man. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Singleton.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Look out! Caught. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Lagway. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They started this drive with a big play, but nothing since. Now staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Lagway to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives...
Makes the grab in their space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Roberts.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throwing, Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Moving the pocket, it's Singleton. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight corners. They'll put a stop to that return. It up to the 41-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Roberts. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw one first. Looking left. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, he's got some space. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense.
Snags it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Holds on, it's Freeman. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second and long here. Quick give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack. That's
caught. It's Brown. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to establish the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Miller.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they...
Run to the right. Touchdown, Bears. They with the 6.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Still looking to his right. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Breaks into the open. The 20. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, App State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Taken down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. On the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. looking for space. It's Baldwin. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback keeper. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's Lagway to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Appalachian State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the back. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Lagway wants to throw. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabs it in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bears will send out the punt unit. Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff to the lone back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Makes the grab over the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, and he got a hand on it, it's blocked. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. The run inside. It's Turner. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake Lagway. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Sends it back in motion. Lagway. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Slings it downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And he got it! And now it's a 1-possession game.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Defense all over it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Branch. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
1-possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but If you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Throwing, Lagway. Left side, it's Brown. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to get the corner. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Lagway. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Moving out to the right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Lagway to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I love that last play, and I love that they're still under control here. I know it's a 2-minute situation. Everybody's trying to go fast, but they can't get out of control. Right now, they're playing within themselves. They're understanding what's on the clock, and they're just running their offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Again, it's Lagway. He's got him this time. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Lagway wants to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. DJ gonna fire again. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.